There we are, right there. Let me see, going live. Announcements. Shut this down. Just a moment here. Just getting things together here. I think I am on here. Yes, I am. My hair's all messed up. Yeah, I just woke up. Hear the voice of the bard, who present, past, and future sees, whose ears have heard the holy word that walked amongst the ancient trees, calling their lap soul and weeping in the evening dew, that might control the starry pole and fallen light renew. O earth, return, arise from out of the dewy grass. Night is worn, and the morn rises from the slumberous mass. Turn away no more, while wilt thou turn away. The starry floor, the watery shore, is given thee to the break of day. Good to be with you, good to see you. It is I, the bard, here with you once again, as I am every day, bringing you your spiritual entertainment, nothing more, nothing less, for your entertainment privilege here. Every day I am here, right? Every day I am here for you, to talk to you about whatever. I will talk to you. If you want to talk about it, I will talk about it with you. That is why I am here. I have the pentangle in the back. It is a symbol of power, and I use it to repel Christian fundamentalists, repel them, Christian fundamentalists, so we can talk about other things. Like yesterday. Yesterday, I have another channel where I do a little bit of acting. If you saw it yesterday, my Dungeons and Dragons channel, I was a storyteller. I was a wizard who told lots and lots of stories. It was a lot of fun. We're talking about journeying through the Forgotten Realms. I was telling the story of the Seekers from the 2E edition. I forgot what the name of the book was. But there's a lot of good things in second edition, Dungeons & Dragons. I used to convert the modules to 5th edition a long time ago. Good to see you, sir. Flame Drop and ELP 2626. Good to see you, our good friend. And Swampy, our good friend, the Swampy. Good to have you here. And Old Man Riva, good to see you. Do I play Oblivion? Not no more. I'm considering playing the new and improved Oblivion. I have not done that yet. That is something on the books, right? My time is quite stretched. Have you watched Bill Donahue? Well, I grew up in the 80s. So Phil Donahue, certainly. But Bill Donahue, no. Phil Donahue, yes. He was a talk show host, right? He was kind of in the middle in terms of wildness. He's not Jerry Springer. He was more into serious subject matters, but every now and then he'd have an occasional controversial person on there. Who's my goddess? My goddess is Celadwin. That is who my goddess is. The Lost Sheep Ministry. You know that. You've been on here before. I've talked about Celadwin. She's a wonderful goddess. Yeah, you know that. Let's see here. Now we have all these people out here, none of these. What is going on with this? These help. These help me talk to you. I appreciate people who can just do that. That is grateful to me, because I'll just keep talking about Dungeons and Dragons or something, or druidry or something. My life, my children, my animals, my grove. I'll just keep talking. But if you do this, it brings more people here, and I can talk to you. I want to talk to you and what you want to talk about. Nincompoop. You cast a fireball and follow up with the Conjure Water Elemental. Your move. Dispel Magic. There you are. Gotcha. Dispel Magic. There goes your elemental. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Your fireball, now that's going to be a difficult one. Fireball, what would I do with a fireball? Well, you can only do a dexterity save, right? I would jump out of the way and cast Dispel Magic on your water elemental. Good morning, servant of Anubis, Vixen. Good to have you here, our good friend. Charlie, you want to be a dungeon master? Well, I would suggest to you that you practice. Watch videos on it. It's real easy to practice. You go on roll20.net, start a game up. 5th edition is the most popular. There are other people who like to do the older stuff. Yeah, that's for a very specific crowd where people who are just starting out. That's not that's like established players. 5th edition, you can go in there and say, I'm a new DM starting out, and people will come to your game and you try it out. But make sure you know what you're doing. You have a plan. That's very important. Dungeons & Dragons is a lot of fun. Prostate exam, good to see you. I am the Bard L. Yeah, I could be. I am a kind soul. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Yes. Let's see. Going to work now. Have a good day, Swampy. Take care of yourself. Have a good day at your work. Why did you become a priest? I did not. I dropped out before that was a possibility. I was a deacon, and then I said, well, this isn't for me. I left Christianity. After 30 years of being a Christian, I am bye-bye. Being a clergyman, all of that stuff. So I became a clergyman because I thought I was trying to help people, but I was really helping myself, my ego, my vanity. I wanted to be the greatest thing in the world. And the way that the Catholic Church pitches clergy is like they are the greatest thing in the world. And it's such a farce. It really is. What is with the star? It's to get Christian fundamentalists to leave because they think it is a demonic symbol. So I have it in the background to repel the Christian fundamentalists. But they just keep coming here. Like yesterday, it was terrible, right? Yeah. Sometimes we could talk about other shit on here. I talk to people. I will talk to you. If you're a Christian fundamentalist, I will talk to you unless you keep going at it with a copy and paste and bullshit like that. I used to be a Christian fundamentalist, and I listened to people, and I made my way out of it, after 30 years. Your phone went weird and you missed the beginning of the stream. Hope I didn't miss anything. No, I just said hello. That was it, Sir Flame. I just said hello. Do I bless people? Yes, I do. I bless my children every night. I say, the blessing of the ancestors be upon you. That is what I do. Well played. I run away and trip over a tree root, and I conjure a fire and throw it over there, light the tree root on fire. Now you are burning. You take every turn. You take 1d4 points of fire damage. Because you weren't able to get out of the way. You were in a prone position, and I had advantage on my throw my fire at you. Bondi needs... Who the hell is Bondi? I don't know what that is. What is that? Star of David, blasphemy. Yes, you people are really ridiculous. Star of David, come on. I mean, really, this happens every day when I put the pentacle on the back. People think that I'm Jewish. I mean, you are really ridiculous. Yes, it is the Star of David, Mexi honey. I am Jewish. I have no foreskin on my penis. I have stripped it all away, and now I am a Jewish person. Yeah. Low quality content. Well, you don't have to be here, asshole, if you don't like it. Well, how many people? Let's look how many people are on your channel. Let's see. Let's see here. Go to channel. Oh, 10 subscribers. Oh, my. Look at that high quality Chuck Norris there. Good job. You're saying I have low quality content? You don't have shit. Oh, my goodness. You left a church, but you still have faith in Christ? Well, I am Christianized. I believe in the teachings of the Christs, the good ones, like loving your neighbor, that you are a divine, that you have purpose in your life. I still practice that. I mean, in terms of who Jesus is, I don't know. I don't believe he is God Almighty. No way. He was a divine person in some way. The idea that you must be forced to believe in things in order to find salvation, like you have to believe in a Trinity, you have to believe in the virginal birth of the Christ in order to. This is all a scam that controls people. God doesn't give a shit what you believe in. If he is a virgin, if the virgin birth of Christ, God doesn't care. God cares about your heart. That's what God cares about, not your ideas. Let's see. It is. Yeah, this is a Star of David. Good job. Good job. Yeah, I am blasphemous. Yes, I am. You don't have to be here. You, Mexi honey, you're just bitching. Why bitch? Go find some other channel. You don't have to be here. Let's see here. You love this Jewish guy. Oh my. Alcacicity by community. You are. You know what I'm talking about, right? These people are ridiculous. Calling me Jewish. Yes, I'm here to. I'm a rabbi and I provide free circumcisions to the community here. What you're doing is wrong. To go against the church is going against God. Yep, that's what they want you to believe. You've been manipulated. Yeah, you have been scammed. I don't think so. Oh, excuse me there. High quality comments. Yeah. So would you say you're more of a deist? No. Deists think God is an astronaut. I am an agnostic, I guess you would say. But I have a goddess. I think like a pagan. There's deities. I'm animist. I practice druidry. I think God intervenes, and I have no. I don't. What you see here is us. There are no gods or devils here. Now, certainly, things can be influenced, and we have the power to invoke powers that help transform. I think what Mother Teresa said once, that prayer does not change things. It changes me, and I change the world. That's how I see it. That this is our world. That deists, they think God is an astronaut that is not involved, right? I don't see it that way. I see divinities everywhere. I think like a pagan. But I don't consider myself a pagan because I don't do any rituals. I am a practitioner of druidry, certainly, but you don't have to be a pagan to be a druid. Let's see here. Where am I at? So are you a druid Catholic? No. I left the Catholic Church. I think the Catholic Church is evil. Now people in the church are not evil. The institution is evil. The institution is evil because it gives you a vision of God that is always writing your shit down and wants to punish you all the time. That's not how fathers work. Fathers don't work like that. And it is a system to control you, making you feel guilty and shameful all the time, and that they have the answer. The Catholic Church to me is a great evil in the world that gives you a false vision of the divine. That's why I left it. Let's see, where am I at here? Oh, let's see. It's called a fly trap. Yeah, that's probably what you're right. It's capturing all the fundamentalists, right? Now, the Christian fundamentalists, they are my greatest fans because they come here every day to bitch and whine, right? You are my greatest fans. You're the reason why I have 12,000 subscribers. Thank you, Christian fundamentalists. I'm having a really good week in terms of subscriptions, 100 each day. I mean, that's pretty good. This is the most subscribers I've had ever since being on YouTube, getting 100 each day. I don't even know where they're coming from. Let's see here. Where here? You're the fire master. Oh my. So would you say you lean more deist? No. No, I lean more pagan. I mean, I have a goddess, Caradwin. Oh man. Quality doesn't denote quantity. Yeah, well, Larry, you don't have to be here. I get thousands of people here every day. I have a Discord community that keeps growing. I don't need to justify what I do here to you. Where's your quality, Larry? Oh, man. You're a rabbit? Yes, I am. That is my spirit totem. The Koinian is what it is, how you say it in the Welsh tongue. There's different, depends on if you're north or south. I sound more like the Gaelic when I say that, but yeah, that is my spirit totem. That is I am a rabbit. Yeah, that is my spirit. What's wrong with rabbits? Oh, rabbi. Oh, shit. I didn't see that. No, I'm not a rabbi. I am a spiritual entertainer. That is what I am. But people think because I have this that I'm Jewish. I mean, it's really ridiculous. It's not even a Star of David. These people are quite ignorant. Yeah, I'm the rabbi of rabbis. Yeah. There are a lot of nasty people that throw judgment. They do it from a place of above you, but not from a place beneath you. Yeah, well, there's a lot of assholes in the world, and Christian fundamentalists are some of the biggest assholes that you'll ever meet. Like I had one, I made my last YouTube short today was about the triple goddess, the maiden, mother, and the crone. And a Christian goes on there and starts calling me names. I mean, is that what Jesus would want you to do? Is to call me names? I mean, grow up. If you're going to follow Christ, do it. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't use it for your own ego. Loch Ness Monster, good to see you. Now, do you believe in the Loch Ness Monster? You know, I see it as a spiritual entity rather than as a real being. That is, but some people, they think it is a dinosaur or something. The Loch Ness Monster to me is a spiritual entity, a draconic being of the water. A powerful God wouldn't need people to act on his. That's right, Yon. Yeah, this idea of God needs you to go around whining and bitching about your religion. God doesn't need you to do that. Caradwin, I usually have her in the background here. That's why I was pointing. Caradwin is my goddess. She doesn't need me going around telling everyone about her, but I do it anyways. Because I want to be the greatest bard in the land. Hocus pocus, yeah, it can be. I am the rabbit of rabbits. Sosa, I don't understand your words there. I don't speak your language that you have there. Good morning, Gwendolyn, the high priestess of the orchard is here. Good to see you, our good friend. How did you think I did last night in my wizard show? Do you think it's worth investing my time in? That was a test run. Eventually, I'll be able to stream it from my phone. You don't get into a good stream when you're on your computers for some reason. So if some of you watched on my other channel, tell me how you think it was. Did you enjoy it? Be honest. I like criticism. You don't have to kiss my ass. How did you enjoy the stream yesterday? The background obviously needs some context with a green screen. But I had a good time, talking about the Forgotten Realms. That was a lot of fun. If you are interested in Dungeons and Dragons, here's my other channel that I dress up as a wizard and I do shows on there. Realm Scape. There it is right there. Go give it a subscription. Go subscribe to it. I'm trying to build a D&D community. I talk about all kinds of role-playing games and, stuff, a lot of nostalgia. Let's see. He lost his beard in a horrific bunny accident. Oh, yeah. Paganism doesn't mean you have rituals. Paganism is a generic term, but proper pagans, they do rituals towards their deities. I do not. I don't do deity. I don't worship anything. I don't have pagan festivals. I don't do any of that. The only rituals that I do is greeting the four, north, south, the spirits of the north, south, east, and west. I go in my circle. I made a circle in my grove. That's about it. And then I get together. Like in 2 weeks, we are celebrating the Cross Quarter Day. Is it Belton? No. It's one of these. I am new to it, so I forget the name. But February 1st, the Cross Quarter Day, we are celebrating together with my druid friends. That's about it. And in my family, we do just a simple prayer and druidry, and I read stories of the ancestors to my family. That's out. I don't do any real rituals. Jesus died for your sins so you can repent and get right with God. Why would I want to be saved from a God who wants to destroy me? No, thank you. Oh, man. I am such a pagan. Rituals literally hold me together. They are our good friend Arden Velamir, he is a pagan. I think like a pagan, but I don't practice paganism. I don't do I don't have an altar. I don't burn any incense or anything to deities. I don't do any forms of ritual. I don't worship anything. Caradwin and myself, we have conversation. I celebrate her with my heart, my inner altar here. That's about it. No, I'm not a Satanist. No. Jesus is the Son with his 12 disciples. You must be a Mason. Yeah, the Masons are really good at the solar myth and star myth. You find it in their tradition. It is benevolent aliens came to Earth and claimed their God was the one true God. Would you be inclined to believe them? No, not at all. Because I've heard God's voice. I would not accept any substitution. Once you hear the voice of the All-Father or the Great Lady, you are never the same. And any being could come down and say, hey, we are your deities. I'm like, I don't care. Don't bother me. I have a connection. Now, if the beings come down, we identified as his voice, as his presence, then I would say, okay, nice to meet you. It's symbolic. Am I Jewish? Now, this is really ridiculous, some of you. This is not a Star of David. My goodness. This is really hilarious, the ignorance of people out there asking me if I'm Jewish. Should I just put a picture of my uncircumcised penis up in the corner or something to balance out the pentacle here so you know that I am not Jewish? Oh, my. Not all. I am not religious in any sense. I see no reason to believe in a supernatural or superstitious stuff. Wanted to get to know what he feels and believes. Yeah, I don't believe in anything that I can't experience. So I understand where you're coming from. Most religious people make believe. Most Christians are taught to believe in something they cannot see, and one day they will be rewarded for it. To me, that's bullshit. I would certainly be like my friend here, Loch Ness Monster. I would be an atheist or something had I not experienced the divine. Now, I've experienced it. And I am of, you say to prove, some of you say, prove it. I cannot. The only way I can prove it is sharing from my experience, sharing from my life. Now, some of you might think that I am delusional. I am happy to be so, because my delusions have made me a better person in life. But Christians, they're always forcing their ideas. I don't need to force it. I don't care if you believe it or not. It has made me a better person. Yeah. Your house almost caught fire. You woke up at the right time. You believe it was a spiritual attack? Well, then you're in some deep shit, Sabrina. If the entities have that much power, the entities, they manifest through your presence. So you must have some connection that is quite deep to this reality, right? Now, there are boundaries that beings cannot cross. They cannot go and light your house on fire. I don't see that as a reality, but they certainly can be a nuisance. Most often they don't want to kill you; they want to torment you. They'll like throw a knife across the room. They want to keep you alive because they feed off your energies. So killing you is not a possibility. You love when they whine and bitch on here? Yeah. You have a goddess? Yes, Keridwen. Keridwen is my archetype for the great lady. Yeah, how I understand divinity, as you see in the Triskelion here, father, mother, child. Divinity is community. Divinity is family. I see there's only one eternal father, there's only one eternal mother, and then there's the rest, the gods and us. We are like God Junior. And so I see, like when I look in the face of my wife, she is the face of the goddess, the great lady. And Keridwen is as well. Keridwen is an ancestor. Keridwen was a human being who is now divine. And she is a manifestation to me of maternity, of love, of guidance. She is the spiritual friend that loves me, that guides me, that encourages me. That's how I understand her. Now, I wouldn't believe in Keridwen at all if she did not make herself known. Some of you know I used to put pictures of Keridwen in the back to piss off Christians. Well, she started showing up. And I said, well, you seem like a nice deity. We will work together. I will let you love me and I will return your love. Nothing is forced. Lady Keridwen, yes. Pagan still with deity. Why? I don't consider myself a pagan, sir. I don't do any worship. I don't do any ritual. I just do conversation. The only thing that you could consider a ritual is poetry. I have written many poems to the goddess. Let's see. Keridwen is the way, the truth, and the cauldron. No one comes to the Awen but by her. Yeah. The spirit totems chosen or given. You can do both, I say. Now, I was searching for my, this reality. I've always seen rabbits all around me, always in my backyard or crossing the street. And I own rabbits. And the rabbit is a very special creature to me because it brought me into a new understanding of the animal kingdom. I've always had pets, but when I had my rabbit, my rabbits taught me how to love. People love their pets like sometimes in a deeper fashion. Well, my rabbits taught me to see them as beings that have much more value and purpose, that animals have a greater capacity to be loved and to return love. So the rabbit was my teacher, and to see that animals are beings just like myself. So they have a very special place in my heart. And, and I was, it was no like, I didn't have like a rabbit spirit or something manifested to me. I simply said, I used my runes really to determine, I go, what is my totem? What is this spiritual reality in terms of animal? And my runes said the rabbit. So that it could be different things. I mean, you're not stuck with one totem, really. But the rabbit to me is what I identify. The rabbits are beings of intuition and caution. That is how I operate in life. Let's see here. Good to see you, Jonathan. Put your faith in Jesus Christ. I don't want to pretend. No, thank you. You have never sat and had dinner with Jesus. You don't know who Jesus is. And you want me to put faith in it. No, thank you. Don't blaspheme the Holy Spirit. Screw your spirit. This person is sick. This Jonathan person here, he comes on. He knows the penalty of blaspheming the Holy Spirit. He keeps doing this because he knows what I'll do. Do you think you're doing God a favor by burying my coffin in eternal damnation? You're a sick person. You're supposed to be a minister of reconciliation. But what are you doing? You're doing the work of the devil. You're making sure I am damned. Now, I think the idea of a unforgivable sin is utter bullshit. God's creating sins that you cannot be undone. What a bunch of assholes, right? Jonathan, you're a sick person, and you're not helping God by destroying other people through your religion. Yo, Maple, good to see you, our good friend from the land of Montreal, a lover of moose, a lover of coffee, a lover of many things. Is that symbol from Supernatural? No. The pentacle is an ancient symbol. Keredwin is my god here. I wanted to know if you are Jewish. No, I am not. Do you want to see my penis? That I have foreskin on it? Is that what you need? Let me, just a moment. No, I can't do that. I'll lose my monetization if I do that. Oh, man. The foreskin jokes never get old, right? I hope our good friend, the rabbi, comes on today so we can laugh together. We have a rabbi that comes on here on occasion from the good land of Israel. He's an Orthodox rabbi. It'd be nice to see what he says about this. Please put your faith in Jesus Christ. No, I've committed the blasphemy of the Spirit. I am not able to be saved. And in your idea. Moonflesh, good to see you, our good friend. How hard how frustrating is it to control people's emotions so people can get tired and get sentenced correctly? Yeah, exactly. Look up Keredwin 3:16. For Keredwin so loved the world that she gave her only cauldron, that whoever would receive from it will find inspiration. Yes, thank you, brother. Too angry, less too happy. Yeah. The guy that took the picture admitted it was a scam before he died. What picture is this? I can't remember what we were talking about here. A picture of something? All right. Joseph the artist is here. Good to see you. Our good friend Joseph the artist. Oh, damn it. I just lost your comment here. Yeah, about 20 minutes behind in the comments already. But I do get to them. I get to all of your comments. So just bear with me. Bear with me. Let's see. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, it's hard not to be a hypocrite in this life at times. Good morning. How are you doing? Lovely morning. What do you mean it's hard not to be a hypocrite? It is. It's not hard to be yourself. Or is it? What do you mean hypocrite? There's a context for that. Are we hypocrites at times? Sometimes, yeah. But we don't have to be, right? When I present myself to you, what you see is what you get. There's no hypocrisy here. It takes courage, I guess, to be honest with people. But I don't believe in the Loch Ness, but I want to. It makes, if any sense, yeah. I have a lot of ancestors from Scotland, is all over the UK. And I see that as an entity rather than a physical reality, because there's no physical evidence. You have a picture of the Loch Ness. That's what you're talking about. That it was the person who took it said it was a fake. Yeah, but my ancestors all around the United Kingdom, Wales, Ireland, Scotland, rivers, lakes were alive with beings. This is a tradition. Michelle, warrior princess, whatever brings beings to exist has a cause. The universe began to exist. Therefore, the universe has a cause. How do you know? Now, we know, Michelle, from our cosmology, that energy has always been here. There's always been a universe. So what you're saying, your religious presentation, it doesn't line up with what we know about cosmology, that there was a cause. It doesn't have to be a cause. Let's retire that. What is greater in terms of a deity? One who is always making shit, or one who started at some time making shit? Think of a deity and that the All-Father as a creator who has always been making. That we can't fathom that, right? We can fathom a time when a creator made something, but think of a being that the idea of creation has no beginning or end. That is much greater than the Christian narrative that says there was nothing, and one day the being says, I want to make shit. It is much greater to think of a being that has always been making stuff. To me, that is more appropriate. Gary, there's no God, no Jesus, no Savior, no heaven, period. Grow up, idiots. Gary, you need to grow up. I don't believe in a Savior, but I think you are an atheist fundamentalist. You left Christian fundamentalism, and now you're doing this other bullshit. You need to grow up. Let people believe whatever the hell they want. Who gives a shit? Grow up, Gary. The gay priest, you are like Christ. Good for you. Good for you. Oh, man. Everything is woven by choices. Look at that. To preserve the integrity, just don't be a hypocrite. I saw you. I didn't get a chance to look at your article. Medium magazine. Is that a magazine that you're a part of? Yeah, I think you were the one who put it up there, right? One of you. You unfortunately missed the Wizard stream. Yeah, there'll be another one. Maybe tonight, maybe Saturday. I've been telling stories from the Forgotten Realms. I put the link up in the Discord channel in the D&D section. Because that's appropriate, right? You enjoyed yesterday's stream. It was awesome for brainstorming new words to campaign. Now, everything I get is from, I am representing the stories from Forgotten Realms manuals. I mean, nothing in there is original. I'm just representing it in my own way, in telling stories from my own campaigns, ideas and things. So that's what you're seeing, me acting it out as. And I'm also a wizard who has lost his connection to the fullness of himself. He has, as he has said, he died and has been split apart in a million pieces, which the chosen of Mistra normally do. So if you like that stuff, go check out my D&D channel. There's always content from the world of RPGs on there, and I'm going to keep adding to it. It seems the videos are more popular. I'm going on like 30,000 views in a week. I mean, that's pretty decent for a new channel. I mean, it took me forever to get that on here. Let's see here. Trust in Jesus or go to hell. Screw your Jesus. Screw your Christ, who wants to send me to hell for not trusting him. What an evil savior you have. Yeah, not interested. It was a fun show. I admittedly played some video games while streamed. It was funny, but I think it could use more structure. But that would come with time. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, more structure. Because mostly it was the ramblings of a wizard, telling all kinds of story. Eventually, I want to do more conversation with the community, but we don't have what we have here. in terms of that yet. Hopefully more D&D people will come in and we could talk. That would be a lot of fun. Am I in a fight club? No. Oh my. Forgotten Realms 2nd edition, that was your time period. I wish I had my module still. The Ravenloft supplement used to enthrall me. You love the thematics. Now, all of that shit is online. You can download all of the 2E stuff free. It's all out there. They've also reprinted it, and there's different places you can buy it if you want the manuals again. All of that stuff has been republished. It's what do they call it? There's a Dungeon Guild. The Dungeon Guild has a lot of republished 2E. Yeah, I enjoyed converting it to 5th edition because the Forgotten Realms content in 2nd edition is so vast. 5E is just getting warmed up with its content, right? And the lore, it is so detailed and deep in these manuals. I don't like the direction of the owners of Dungeons and Dragons, Hasbro. They changed the lore to fit the narrative of the politics of our day. I don't like that. I just ignore that shit. But they changed the manuals that they have rights to. They changed them to get stuff out of it. I don't like that. One time I was a Forgotten Realms canonist, but I have gotten away from that. Being away from Dungeons and Dragons for like 3 years, just coming back into it again, getting warmed up. But a great place for lore is the Candlekeep Forum. They have real detail. They are the preservers of the Forgotten Realms. Oh, let's see here. You don't know what the universe begins or always existed, so you can't hoist that something outside of it caused it to be. That's an assumption. You're right, Bjorn. Yeah. We can only speculate, right? We can only speculate. Imbolc is next. Okay. Imbolc is Bridget's feast, right? You had a pencil in one hand and your phone in the other. The Hill of Lost Souls caught your attention. Yeah. There's a lot of lore. You can look it up. Forgotten Realms lore. They have a Forgotten Realms wiki that you can learn about the Hill of Lost Souls. Yeah, it's an interesting place that I don't want to spoil the story yet, because eventually I'm going to get to it, where the Seekers, they come to the Hill of Lost Souls. Please, brother, why are you having the pagan symbol back? Please don't wear priest clothes. Why are you wearing clothes? I am the high priest of entertainment. Why are you wearing clothes? I mean, I'm not going to strip naked for you here. You want to see that, go to my OnlyFans page. Now, yesterday in our Discord server, I shared a picture of myself from the OnlyFans page. I'm sure you all admired it, right? Let's see here. Trust in Jesus. No, I don't want to make believe. You're saying make believe would be better. Make believe in Jesus. No, I don't make. Now, I was a Christian for 30 years. I followed Jesus's teachings, the good ones. I never met Jesus. I met the All-Father, but Jesus never appeared to me and said, hello, I am Jesus. No, I don't. I certainly believe he can do that, but I've never met with the Christ. And for people to tell me that they don't sit down and have lunch with Jesus to tell me to believe in him, I think is erroneous. Jesus canonically denied the throne of the world. Yeah, he did, right? What is this Pokemon trainer saying here? Another whiner? Oh man, come on. Is this demonic? Yes, it is. You shouldn't be here. There's all kinds of dangers here. All kinds of demonic devils and things. It is not a safe place for a Christian. Why are you pretending to be a priest? I am not. I am the high priest of entertainment. Why are you pretending to be what you are, right? Why do you play make-believe in Christianity? You got to laugh more. Stress is bad for you. What in aliens? You, Adam, you are a believer in alien. Yeah, I'm open to that as well. I think there has to be more intelligent life in the cosmos. I really believe that. There has to be more here, not just us. It's erroneous to think that we are the only thing here. You wouldn't accept the alien being and land in your front yard. You would deny them. Oh, no. I would run from them. I don't want to get probed. I don't deny the existence of alien folk. I just don't see them as deity. They are alien. The aliens to me are a bunch of perverts that are using humans as sex toys. I mean, all of these stories of butt probes. I mean, there's too many for me to want to invest in them. Any hope for humanity. All of us are pretending that's being human. I don't. When I say pretending, it says it right in the Bible. Blessed are those who believe and do not see. They are going to be rewarded for pretending. I think that's a scam. You know, if I told you believe in Keradwin or else, she will reward you, even though you cannot see her cauldron. You know, you would say bullshit, right? Well, that's what I say to Christianity. That is a scam to control and manipulate people. The Bible is not a good book. Am I an alien? Yes. I have 3 testicles. How did you know? E.T. Golden fisherman, Satan is great for you. Good for you. Good for you. Jesse, please, what do you need? What do you need here? There are 2, not just the mother. Father is also known as the great horn one. Yeah, father and mother. That's how I see divinity. Yeah, I think it's imbalanced. And some of my Wiccan friends are just, you have the Gardenians. They are Lord and Lady. And then you have the other one, I forgot what it is called, woman only. I think that is an imbalance. The idea of just having a goddess. For me, there's father and mother, and that is it. Yeah, there are aliens in the chat. Good to see you, Pat. Good to have you here. As far as you know, this is your first time being human. Light it up. Mistakes will be made. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know if this is my first time. You know, I am open to the idea of reincarnation. It makes sense to me, but I could be wrong. You know, I have it in my mind. If we we come from the mother, we return to the mother in death, and we keep coming back to make it more sustainable, more beauty in the cosmos. I can see that pattern, certainly. You are being fooled by a demon. Well, cast it out. Powerful Christian. If you think I have a demon, I submit to you. Please take the demon away. I don't want a demon. If you think I have a demon, I'm not jesting. If you think I have a demon, I submit to you. Please cast it out. I don't want a demon. If you think I have one, I don't want to follow a demon. Any Christian, if you think I have a demon, I will allow you to cast it out of me. I don't have a demon. Just because someone is doing, my oldest son, he is a good Christian. And we've had lots of conversation. He still goes to the Catholic Church, but he's a universalist. He doesn't believe in that hellfire bullshit. He goes, I think you're being influenced by a demon. I said, well, son, please go ahead and cast it out. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. He understands where I'm coming from. Now, we've had lots of conversations, but he thinks I made a big mistake by leaving the clergy. He doesn't understand that I could not uphold my vow. I was teaching against the Catholic Church. I made a vow at the altar if I'm going to be a clergyman, to teach Catholicism. And I could not do that anymore. I was teaching against it. So I had to leave it. That was one of many reasons. I shouldn't have been doing it to begin with. It was all vanity, really. That's why it's called faith. Yeah, make believe. Yeah, that's what faith is to me. Yeah, calling us demons is always funny. Keep worshiping a Jew. Yeah, I'm Jewish. Yeah, Star of David there. Yeah, this is really hilarious, right? This is not the Star of David. This is a pentangle. Oh my. Pat, you are from Philadelphia. Good to see you. Inquisitor Bacon has arrived, making sure that everything is not kosher. Good to see you. Oh, where are we at? Where are we at here? Scroll. Father, I start a new job as a guest instructor at a college later today. So if any bullshit gets through, it's because I have to get pretty this morning. Oh, that's going to be a fun job. I've always wanted to do that, to be a co-junction instructor at a university. That would be lots of fun to do, Gwendolyn. Best wishes for your communication with the people. Rob, nice to see you. Oh my, people are putting Stars of David in here. Kedwin is the only maiden mother in Crone. Howard, yeah, okay. Angels should be in heaven. How did you escape? Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, it just happened. Keep saying his name like it means something. Jesus, yeah. Some of your Jesuses are quite evil to me, the way that you talk about them. Now, I have no problem with Jesus, just some of the way you assholes talk about him. You had a dream about playing Hot Wheels, the big show. What does that mean? It means you like cars, and I'm not a pastor. I'm an entertainer. You're teaching some environmental science at a local high school. Oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. What makes it demonic? Yeah, really. Is this Satan? No, there's no Satan here. David, you're saying, put your trust in the Lord. I don't like make-believing. I don't like make-believing. There's fallen angels walking around looking like humans. Then there are good angels around. You think so, and I am one of them? Yeah, I could be. You don't know, right? Hello from Australia. Good to see you. Let's see here. Yeah, is this Pokemon trainers pushing their religion? Christians used to think Pokemon was of the devil. And now you're doing this shit to me? You're whining about me? When your whole Pokemon bullshit, that was considered demonic. Now I am demonic? You're contradicting yourself. You're a Pokemon trainer. You are summoning up little demons. And you are saying that I am a demon? Get your Christian fundamentalism. It is so, they always pick and choose their battles, right? What does Jesus say? Love me or burn? Is that love? No, that's an asshole. That's what that is. The rabbit is my familiar. Yes, I would say so. Jerry Ginger, good to see you. Oh, man. You wonder how the totem thing worked? Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. For some people, their animals guide them. Other people, it just is symbolic representation of a spiritual reality. That's where I am. I don't have like rabbits guiding me around. A real rabbit did guide me, my own, in that regard. Remember, if many false teachers and false prophets will lead many in wrong. Yeah, that's me. I am here. I am the false prophet in the Bible, in the book of Revelation. That's me. How did you know? Was it my pointy ears that gave it away? My horns? All kinds of yeah. I work for the Antichrist, and if you want to receive the mark of the beast, just like and subscribe. That's it. That is the mark of the beast. Oh my. The otter teaches you joy, the wolf teaches you family, the honeybee teaches you wisdom. Look at all that. Yeah. Yeah, where my grove is, there's a honeybee farm right across from it that is in the swamp where in Florida here. Every year they just put out there a whole bunch of them. They have them barbed wire. No, they have electrical fence around them because of the bears, and other animals that like to get into honey. There's a honey farm right across from where my grove is. Oh, let's see here. At one point, it was a fish. It was a solid rectangle bar. Oh, you're talking about the Christian symbols. We are living in the last days. Maybe you are. I am living in the day. Oh, where are we at here? Scrolling through some of this stuff here. Yeah, I'm about 20 minutes behind in the comments, but I will always talk to you. I really enjoy being here. Yeah, like and subscribe. If you do this, it brings people here. And I do this every morning. Tomorrow morning, I'll be on a little bit later at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I got to take my kids to school tomorrow. But I do this you can also join us on Discord. We have a wonderful Discord community. People who are non-theist, people who are theist, people who are all kinds of things. There's a join button over there. For the price of a cup of coffee, you can join our Discord community and enter into these wonderful conversations that we have in diversity. Excuse me. Yeah, I do this for a living, so I appreciate people that can support me. Hello, Sam. Nice to see you. Oh, man. Where am I at here? So far behind. Let me right there. I lost a bunch of my comments here. I hope you are well and healthy. You are never too far gone. God forgives. Well, the idea of me being far gone from God is bullshit. There's no separation from the divine. That is a Christian lie, that you are separated from God. George W. Bush is here. Oh my. 6'7" for you, 6'9" for me. I'm old school in my sexuality. I don't know how you get to 6'7" going on. I don't even want to think about it. Some of you young people and your new sexual practices, I'm still getting acquainted with, being Christian for 30 years and coming out. I'm like, wow, look at all this new shit that people are doing. Let's see. Zawa, I am the high priest of entertainment. You're into 89. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's see here. What is the Illuminati going on here? Yes, I am in the Illuminati. I am the chief grand poobah of the Southern Ward. Oh man, pray for us, dude. Yes, you have to get cool with dying, find some purpose, maybe some love, and yeah, tell them prostate exam. Oh man, Google is not always factual. I love when people use Google as their god of knowledge. Yeah, you can sometimes go wrong with the Google, right? And that's some negativity in terms of the future generations. You are not fully informed with Google, right? Do I believe in the Trinity? Not in the Christian one where there's three penises. For me and my ancestors, Trinity is Father, Mother, Child. That's how I understand divinity. The three penises touching for eternity. That is not for me. That's one of the benefits of leaving Christianity. You have deities with vaginas instead of penises. Oh man. Let's see here. Oh man, I got my allergies battling me, so I'm always going over to the side here. Um, the first law of thermodynamic energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be changed. Yes, there's always been energy. And I see that if there is a creator, he's always playing with it, or she, always playing with it. There's never a time when this has not been. Life, death, and rebirth, that's another trinity. We are too finite to understand forever. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We can only speculate, right? And to demand adherence to the understanding of what is to come. I mean, it's terrible what they force upon you, right? What do I believe? Spiritual entertainment. That's my religion here. You're going to get this off. I'm going to get this off if here. Or you're getting off, Leon, Clean Crane, you're getting off by watching me. Well, whatever entertainment you find value in, really. Is this from England? No, I am from Florida. I am from Florida. It's from heaven. It can be for some people, yeah. Oh, man. Where am I at here? You're doing good. Thank you. OG. What's your name? Kalki Das. Good to see you. Oh, man. Good to have all these wonderful people here. And our good friend Iceland is here. Did you enjoy yourself last night, Iceland, playing your Minecraft as you're selling LSD to the villagers? Oh, man. Iceland has some good a mythological basis for a development of a world or a story. You should think about writing about it, right? You should think if you're, you might have, a world of books, a world of literature, or a basis for a game that you could, slowly develop, right? Oh my! You've been playing 1E when this stream is on. 1E is your go-to when you are here with me. First edition. You are Julian's Honest the Mad God. You like first edition, yeah. Some people. I really like. My favorite edition was third, 3.5, and fifth edition. Now I'm going to stay in fifth edition. I enjoy it. It's very simple because I don't get into all of the rules. That I get more into storytelling, and that's the kind of dungeon master that I am. I'm less focused on the rules and more interested in bringing a people into a world, immersing them in a world, and telling story. That's where I am. Oh, where are we at here? Father, it would be fun to play a character as an audience member in the wizard stream. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, to have someone dress up. Now, I was telling people yesterday, I also got a knight costume that I have the helmet and I have the chainmail and things. That's going to be fun to do. I want to do that as a player, to be a paladin, and do a stream with that as well. Yeah. With audience members and bringing them into the stream, co-streaming with other characters, like having someone dress up as an elf. That would be fun to do. 1E is a thing. Yeah, people still play it. There's communities dedicated to first edition. It is the love of the art, really. Now, I don't like 1E. I don't like 2E. I don't like fourth edition either. I never even played fourth edition. I converted. There's some good 4E modules that I converted, but I never got into 4E. I don't need a 5-foot step. Oh, let's see here. Is this D&D or Christianity? It is neither. It is neither. I am an entertainer. I talk about whatever you want to talk about. And Dungeons and Dragons to me is a very important thing in my life. The two genders, D&D or Christianity. Look at that. Which one has the penis? Oh, the Trinity, Christianity. First edition, second are free and still collectible. If you own them, it's how to play your first games. You're free. My first box set was 2E. And I got it at a garage sale was it when I was like 10 or 11 years old. So good memories. Ravenloft is the shit. You like Ravenloft? Yeah, you like giving the Strahd a run for his money, right? Yeah, it's a vast world, the Ravenloft. They have lots and lots of modules. And they had video games as well. They had the gold box ones. Wonderful, well developed. And I like how you can, the 5e has allowed you to merge Ravenloft with the Forgotten Realms. Like you could put Strahd's castle somewhere in the Sword Coast if you wanted to. I mean, it's that's what I like about 5e. It's very adaptable, very adaptable. You can't change law. Well, Hasbro did. They didn't want Drow to be evil anymore, or not all Drow are evil, but their nature is like the philosophical struggles of Drizzt. His nature is evil, and he fights against it. I mean, that's what makes him a hero, right? And not all Drow are evil, but their nature is. I think that's important. The orc. These aren't about real life people. I think that's to equate them with real life people. I think is terrible. The struggles of racism, for instance, in the Forgotten Realms, it's very real. You can't be a Drow and, for instance, walk through Evening Star in Cormyr. It just doesn't happen. Taking out the wall, what is it called? The wall of woe or something in Kelemvor's realm, this wall that is meant for people who don't have devotion to gods. Taking it out because it's making atheists mad. If you're playing in the Forgotten Realms, it's very religious. Now you can, as a dungeon master, you can do whatever the hell you want, but the lore says if you don't have a deity, there's no atheists in Forgotten Realms. There are people who reject the gods, and then they pay for it later on. And to appeal to a political mentality, I thought was quite inappropriate. But I don't want to get into that. I don't. But they do change the lore. Hasbro has changed the lore. If you have manuals that predate 2020, you're safe. But after that, they kept changing them to align with their political bullshit. All right. I don't want to get Gwendolyn mad at me. Oh, salutations. How are you feeling? Good. What do you think of this Inquisitor? Inquisitor Bacon is wonderful. Is making sure nothing's kosher here. Oh, man. Some of us sound demon-possessed. Yeah, probably. If you run from the Lord, the devil will always have a boat there waiting. Yeah, I like the devil's boat better than your Lord. He wants to control and dominate me. Wants me to get on my knees and confess him. I'd rather be in the devil's boat. Let's see here. Good to see you. Way too crazy. Good to have you here. Oh, man. Let's see here. Lots of comments here. You're from Australia? Good. You have a lot of people from Australia that enjoy coming here. Now, it's quite late for you. You must not sleep. Oh, let's see. You believe, good for you. Pagan faith, there are so many of them, including Christianity. Yeah, Christianity is quite pagan. You have to appease your deity by blood sacrifice. That's how the ancestors, the pagans, did that shit. Modern pagans don't, not so much, unless they're like, deep into their fundamentalist understanding of it. But most modern pagans don't appease their deities. Oh, it must rain. Thor is mad. Let me go out and sacrifice a bull. Oh, man. Yeah, this channel is unsafe for Christians. Run! Run! Nadia, nice to see you. God will win. Yeah, your God is not welcome here. We don't need warrior deities. Where are we at here? Jesus is Lord, is your name. What text do you believe in? Like scripture? The scriptures of Ceridwen. Like Ceridwen chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning was the cauldron. The cauldron was with Ceridwen, and Ceridwen was with the cauldron. Let's see. Oh, another I am a demon talking bullshit. Well, cast it out of me if I am a demon talking here. Nice to see you, Haystack. Your girlfriend calls you the great draft horse. Look at that. You have a little bestiality romance going on. When we say scam, what do you mean? The idea of a scam is me telling you that if you believe in me, I will reward you with a brand new car at the end of your life or something. The idea that I want you to make believe in order to give you something later on, that is a scam. The Bible scams. Blessed are those who believe and do not see. Now, if that was someone else's religion, you would see it as a scam. But because it's your own, you're like, well, yeah. You don't respond to that outside of your religion, but you think it's okay for you to do it. You call them ghost liners. You've seen many forms of weird shit over the past 10 years. What's your foundation for knowledge? Life. That's it. Right. Did you get raised in a Christian family? No, I did not. My mother, she said, I didn't want to force that shit down your throat. So she let me do my own thing. And I became a Christian when I was 20, 19, 20, around there. And I left in October. So for 30 years, I was a Christian. Yeah, I am a heretic. Well, Zappa Solo, a heretic means that you are part of a religion teaching something different. And I am not. I am not a Christian. I don't believe in your bullshit. So more appropriate would be I am a blasphemer or an apostate, really, because I teach against the church. I'm an apostate because I left the church to teach against it. The Borg is here. Good to see you. Could the Bible be considered as manufacturer's instructions? That's what they try to do. They make it the basic instructions before leaving Earth. The Bible is a mythology, and you'll never understand it properly until it becomes that. If you make it into God's word and instruction manual, you are taking it out of its context. You cannot delete energy. So there is a possibility that energy goes back to its origin, but reincarnation is far-fetched. Reincarnation is an idea that's based on the cyclical nature that we experience through the seasons, through our life. Reincarnation makes sense to me. Now, would I be butthurt if it's not that way? Certainly not. but reincarnation makes sense to me. It's not deleting energy. It is increasing it in a new form or presentation. The idea that your atoms continue on after yourself is scientific, right? The reconstitution of your atoms is certainly a possibility. I believe in cellular memory, the idea that your memory isn't just up here, that it is in your whole being. We have evidence for that, like people getting heart transplants, having the memories. Well, why can't your atoms have memory? If your cells can have memories, why can't your atoms have memories? Water has memory. And if your atoms continue on and can be reconstituted in a new life, that's reincarnation to me. Where are we at here? I'm a witch? No, I'm not a witch. I am a druid. Witches are our neighbors. I'm sorry you haven't gone through enough trials in life to understand some stuff, but I'm but glad in other way. What do you mean by that? Are you talking to me, or are you talking to somebody else, Joseph? Because I've been through a lot of shit. I'm almost 50 years old. I've had lots of different experiences in life. The only problem I have with energy never dies phase is when you lighter, the flame goes out, heat dissipates into nothing. Not really. Just look, for instance, look at a radio signal. A radio signal dissipates, but it continues in a lesser and lesser form. Our radio signals that are in space, they are forever. They just continue to get less and less and less. And we know that there is a subatomic universe. So it is forever. Oh, the Star of David is male and female symbols combined? Yeah, you can make that case, certainly. You wonder why would we call it an afterlife if more alive than right now? Yeah, that's a good question. There is no hell to go to when you are living in it. Heaven is where you go when you pass. Prove me wrong. Prove me that there's a heaven and a hell first, and then we'll move on from there. There are witches here, yeah. Marilyn, we call her Iceland because she is from Iceland. She is a witch. She is a swamp witch. She's a Nordic witch. She is a lover of Loki and all things. Oh, my. Help me, Rhonda. Good to see you. Good to have you here, good friend. Help us, Rhonda. Save us from the Christian fundamentalists. You're a folk witch, Swamp Hodek. You're a folk witch? Yeah. Oh, my. You are godly. Thank you. If Jesus Christ could prove himself real, what would that change your mind? Yes. If I'm willing to admit that I'm wrong about life, now I don't have a problem with Jesus. Now, if he told me I am God Almighty, I don't believe that. I would say, okay, yeah, I might not be right about the way I understand things, and he should be okay with that. He should not want to torture me for all eternity just because I have the wrong ideas. That's irrational. That's evil to punish people just because they don't have the right ideas. You like Pokemon? Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Whoever believes in him is not condemned, but whoever does not believe stands condemned already because they have not believed. Yeah, screw your God. I choose not to believe. I want to be condemned by your God. Screw your God. See, that only a wicked person would say something like that. Jesus never said that shit. How is Pokemon about demons? Ask the Christian fundamentalists. There's a really interesting video about Pokemons being demonic by a show called The Prophecy Club. People watch it to make fun of it now. But you have this very large Christian evangelist. He's acting like an expert of Pokemon, talking about the evils of it. I mean, it's really crazy shit. A religious dude or D&D? Why not both? Why can't D&D be a spiritual activity? It is for me. Bard, are you in the Dark Brotherhood? Oh, yes, I am. That lady that was abusing the orphanage children, I just had to join. I had to join. Oh, man. Wrong. We are all Jesus' brothers, making God the Father in some parts of a few Bibles. Oh, my. Where am I at here? Good to see you, God from heaven. We have all these deities that are here with us today. Like and subscribe. If you like what I'm doing, this helps me. I do this for a living. I need my commercials on here. It helps me pay my bills. I'm on here 40 hours a week, bringing entertainment to all parts of the world. And I appreciate your support. Also, join us on Discord. There's a join. Buy me a cup of coffee, become a Discord member. It's right there, the join button. That gives you access. All right, where am I at here? You actually feel like Jesus Christ is a very good entity? Yeah, I think he is too. Now, I've never met him personally, but his teachings I find of great value. God demands the blood of his son. Yeah, what an evil pagan God. You're thinking transmuting the story into the Minecraft world. Yeah, that would be a fun Nordic Minecraft world. You could probably get a lot of people that would join and help build your world. That would be a lot of fun, right? Anyone know the deal with Mark 14, the naked kid where Jesus was getting arrested? They borrow that from Greek mythology. It comes from the tale of Odysseus. The same story is in there. Oh, man. I just don't like asking the supposed God for mercy, seeing I was never asked to play his game. Yeah, screw him, right? Gods that you need mercy from. Yeah, screw them. You don't want to love me? Screw you. Oh, hello, Captain Honky. Good to see you. Yeah, if I could get real chainmail to wear on my Dungeons and Dragons channel, I would. I got stuff that looks like it and a fake helmet, because that's all I can afford. If I go, my show gets more popular at Realmscape is where it's at. I will certainly get authentic gear. It's heavier, yeah, I would imagine so. You've read Hellman's Chemical Muse book? I don't even know what that is. Any info while studying the Lesser Key of Solomon? Yes, it's all made up. It is all, you cannot control demons. Don't even try that shit. Let's see here. Good morning, Natalie is here. Our Reiki master, Reiki fingers, Natalie is here. Thank you for being here, Natalie. We appreciate you being here. Oh, my. Yeah, I appreciate all of you. I love doing this. I really do. I feel that, I really believe this, that my whole life's journey was to be here with you, sharing these stories and things. I really see it as that. This is how I'm going to end my days. The next 25 years, I will be here every day with you. So if you like my content, every day I release YouTube shorts on here. I'm going to be doing that for 25 years. I've got several thousand YouTube shorts. If you like learning about druidry and other wisdom traditions, it's all here. It is all here. You never got to play D&D much? Well, you should try it. You should try it out. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, Roll20.net. People from all over the world play on there. You could find a game real easy. I would recommend starting with 5th edition because that's really user-friendly, real easy to learn. And if you want to get more detailed and more into rules and things, you can go to the other editions. Oh my, yeah. Let's see. Any info? I gave that already. He strikes me as a weirdo, though. Well, for some people, I am a weirdo. That's okay. Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 1E is your go-to because when I level up, I learn. When I die, I earned it. Yeah, that's the problem with 5th edition. It's real easy to die, right? When you've invested so much in a character in 1E or 2E, you cry, right? Like, it is gone. I did all that damn work, all that XP. It could be quite a tear comes from the eye, right? It's more war gamey feel as well as like playing a combat simulator. Yeah, I would agree. Oh man, you trust in a lot of quiet, telling people to go to hell. Yeah. Oh, keep this man away from kids. Yeah, screw you. What an asshole. Goodbye. You have been bad. I have 8 children. I keep wanting to say penis head with the real word, but YouTube doesn't like that word. So you are a penis head, sir. Can I ask a question if I am able to answer? Yeah, certainly. I want to talk to you. That's why I'm here. Whatever you want to talk about, I will talk about it with you. I am an entertainer. You will receive my perspective. Good morning, Mordecai. You are here with your Catholicism. I'm not interested in going back. Not interested. Yeah. If I can tell what a river band you had when you were a teenager, because they had to same star. Are you talking about Motley Crue? Yeah, I think Motley Crue. This is one of the things that helped them. Right, it was a symbol of power. Yeah, I didn't really care too much for. Some people like Motley Crue. They have a few good songs, right, that were popular, but I never really got into them. Oh man, let's see here. Gods are generally wrathful. If they're assholes, why would you want a wrathful God? That's how our ancestors understood deities. Most modern pagan people, their gods aren't pissed off. Oh man. What a contradiction, though. What is a contradiction? Tell me. Show me the contradiction here. If D&D offends people, then it should be, that just comes from with the territory, yeah. Bard, you are handsome stub. Good morning and blessings to you. Hope, yeah. Shamar, Shagamar, mind. I'm glad I bring you your arousal in the morning. Thank you. Where's my furry little hate? What do you mean by that? Rock and roll is your religion, Bobby? Good. Where's the dreidel? Oh my goodness. I am not Jewish. This is so silly. You people are so silly. This is not a Star of David. I cannot believe this, how ignorant some of you are. This several times today. Every time I have the pentacle. Are you Jewish? Let me see your foreskin. No. You're my favorite trans YouTuber. Thanks so much for being an amazing trans. Yeah, how did you know that I removed my penis to be what I am today, right? Do I listen to Ariel Grande? Yeah, God is a woman. I agree with her. Hasbro is a Cold War pre-apocalypse existential mythology. Yeah, look what they did to He-Man. Oh, you're an incredibly amazing trans YouTuber. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you supporting me. Yep. How far in the transition are you? I had a Chappatic offer me. I've got the surgery. So that's where I'm at. Before creating Satan, did God know the evil Satan would cause? If yes, God isn't loving. Yeah, he's an asshole. If he creates a devil to torment people, what a piece of shit, right? He paid the blood sacrifice. Yeah, only evil gods need blood sacrifices. If God created the whole repayment system for sin, then the pagans are copying Christians. I don't think so. Paganism has been around way before any monotheism has been here. Oh, man. Warrior Tietis, yeah. The mods are always super nice, yeah. If you speak shit against my mods, goodbye. From my Christian pocket, you are very entertaining. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, we have good Christian people on here. Some of you are not assholes like the ones that normally are here, and I appreciate you. Like I still consider myself Christianized as a heathen. I still want to love my neighbor and love my enemy and shit like that. I believe in theosis. Christianity is falling. Oh, it's always going to be here. There's always people who want to be manipulated and controlled. And Christianity does such a wonderful job at it. So it isn't going anywhere. I know you keep saying I'm a trans YouTuber. So what? Were you there when I removed my penis? Oh, man. Where are we at? He speaks to us directly. We never need a book. Wrathful gods are the things our ancestors understood. Earthquake, God is mad. Comet falls from sky, God is mad. God, no crops today, God is mad. That's how people understood it. That's how the people in the Bible understood their God. We didn't win the war today. He is pissed off. God has nothing to do with that shit. And the need to appease it is bullshit. Deities do not need to be appeased. If they do, give them the middle finger. Oh. I am gay. Is it Thursday? No. I was gay yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. I am only gay on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They believe that, what's wrong with Felix TV? I can kick him out for good. Oh, he's just doing his Christian fundamentalism here. Fel Corinthian, give me sweet rolls, give me skooma. Meet me in the back alley out in Burma. Ooh, I will see you there, my friend. Let's see. Good afternoon, Rodzilla. Oh, man, you should see what's in his pants. Oh, my goodness. The only true God is the Father. I don't want to. When I read Ceridwen 14:6, it says, Ceridwen is the way, the truth, and the cauldron, and no one comes to the Awan but by her. Ceridwen is my only true deity here. You can believe whatever the hell you want. I'm not interested in your religion. I don't want to become a Christian again. 30 years is enough. Like when I left Christianity, most of my children, my oldest son, he still goes to church, but he's an adult. He's 21 years old. He can buy beer. All of my children, like one of my daughters, is like, I go, do you want me to still take you to church? I don't believe in church anymore, but I will still take you if you want to go. She's like, you know what? I've had enough church to last a lifetime. So that's where my children are. If they want to go to church, I don't mind taking them. I don't have a problem with going there. Like my oldest son, he still goes to church, but he's a Christian universalist. He still thinks we need to be saved, but he doesn't believe in hellfire. So that's a good thing. He's about to graduate from a very Christian school, Ave Maria University. So I'm going to be going to a mass in May in his graduation ceremony. Oh, man. Nibbles is here. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Oh, man. You want to summon a Dormonolius. What is that? Is this some type of deity? To be fair, taking out the divine from the Bible, it's filled with historical facts that are through archaeology. Really? Like the Exodus is an archaeological fact? That is all bullshit. There's nothing in the archaeology of the Exodus that is real. You Christians, you have your own archaeologists that like, oh, look at there. There's I found a hubcap of a chariot in the water. It is from Moses. The reincarnation process will not care if your butt hurt over the truth. Yeah. Oh, man. Nineveh, the house of David, you cannot prove David was real. You cannot prove Solomon was real. They are mythologies. Now, he might be a real person, certainly. Like Adam and Eve are not real people. There's no way in hell you can prove that they are. They took that mythology from the Canaanites. They are not real. There's no way you can prove that shit. The world is not 6,000 years old. There's no real archaeology. Like I can use Harry Potter and look, this is a real subway system in the United Kingdom. It's all historical facts in Harry Potter. Yeah. You're very selective with your historical facts. Oh, you don't look a day over 35. Thank you. Yeah, I am an old man. Surprisingly, I was. Someone had to check my age a few weeks ago when I went to buy a beer for a homeless man. They checked my age. Yeah, I buy beer for homeless people. Not all are alcoholics. It was a cold night, and I wanted him to have warmth. I bought him some gloves, some beef jerky, and a beer from the Walgreens. You know, not all homeless people are drug addicts and alcoholics. Oh, man. There's also mythology which has been verified by archaeological discoveries. Yeah, like the finding of, the land of Troy, right? Someone stole something from you. Oh, that's terrible. Televani Mage here, wonderful lesbian conjurer. Good to see you. We have such a loud planet. Yeah. Oh, man. Where are we at here? Fundies take the fun out of it, certainly. What's the pentagon behind you? It's a pentangle. The pentagon is a shape, and it's also a place of politics and trickery. Why the pentagram over the hexagon? For fun. Ceridwen is the way, the truth, and the cauldron. No one comes to the Owen but by a thank you loss. Let's see here. The pentagram is satanic. Well, you don't have to be here if it scares you. Oh, I shit my pants. Look at that. There's a devil here. Oh, no. You have a pastor who once said fundamental churches aren't a lot of fun, but have a lot of mental. Yeah, the fundamentalism churches, like the Baptist church, I mean, they're terrible. Terrible. You were raised to work hard for things. Good for you. Good for you. You have the greatest argument against the biblical God. Ask them if their God is real. And they say yes. Does that mean Satan exists? Yes. Then ask them why their God doesn't just kill Satan. Yeah, it's a real easy thing. If all the problems come from a devil, get rid of the devil. I mean, but the devil is in the biblical boogeyman, right? He does all the dirty work for the deity, right? The satanic panic. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Some of the commercials of news broadcasts on YouTube, you can find a lot about the satanic panic back then, right? Oh my goodness, so far behind. I rebuke thee, Satan, get behind me. Oh, demon. Eve. Eve. Ah, demon. I'm speaking in tongues now. Ah, la 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 la. Oh, the baka. Shama. Ta ta la la la. Nina la 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 kakabata. Ah. Thank you. That was the demon of Pentecostalism. Thank you for casting out Christian fundamentalists. You have so much power. You have cast out the demon of tongue speaking. Oh, man. In D&D, we combined our imagination to a great shared world and reality. This is an act of the hour. You are good. Thank you. Thank you. Sky Daddy, please save me from the fundamentalists. Skooma Dealer is here. He's rolling out the red skooma today. Good to see you. Gnostic Hermetic principles are kind of cool. Yes, I think like a Hermeticist. I see the cosmos as one. There's no heavens. Everything is here. You are spiritual. Can you help? What do you need help with? God coming to earth and getting himself unalive because he couldn't convince his creation people? Yeah, it's all bullshit. Oh my. Turns out religion is like electronomic music, all just resamples of the old school. Yeah, it can be. And that's not bad. Religion is our creativity as humans. William Blake taught that, right? Oh my. You don't care if you go blind. I don't need to see the price tag. Oh my. There are quite a few lady blacksmiths and armors on SD. I was kind of surprised, but they make outstanding medieval reenactment gear. Yeah, definitely when I have the funds, I will certainly invest in a proper form of battle armor for my D&D stream. This clown? Yeah, I'm a clown. You're going to be doing this to your 75? Yes, I will be. I am here for you for the next 25 years. I will be here. I will retire doing this. So I appreciate people that can support me. You are helping my retirement fund. I might do it till I die. Who knows, really? I mean, can you ever retire from being a bard? No. Father Bard, is there anything that I could make you for your D&D channel? Some sort of wizard staff, a cool amulet, maybe some prop of some sort? You can use various media. Yeah, maybe. I will ponder the possibilities. Yeah. Sir Flame Drop here is a wonderful craftsman of jewelry and things of that nature from South Africa. Oh, man. What's your email? Why? It's on my About Me, if you want my email, Charles. Don't get on my block list, please. Yeah, I don't want to hear any Christian fundamentalist bullshit. I will just block you. Wait, you're a priest and have satanic sign? Yes, I'm a satanic priest of the Church of Satan. Yeah. I do all kinds of sacrifices of humans and things. Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see here. Where are we going here? 8 kids look like you are fruitful and multiplied. Yeah, I love procreating. It's fun. I'm really good at it. Yeah. So I enjoy it. And I have 3 grandchildren already. My daughter, she is 25. She lives over in Texas with her husband, and she is making lots of children over there. Girls, Motley Crue. I didn't say he did anything bad. Okay. Why do I love Christ and also satanic imagery, equality? I don't know. Are you mix up your religious ideals? I don't know. Oh, the Flintstones. Oh, man. Let's see here. Dogma will end us. Yeah, dogma is terrible, right? Terrible. Father, I ask you to bless Don. He is full of goof and needs God. Oh, great Lady Ceridwen, pour out your cauldron upon these people here. May they find inspiration. May they find enlightenment and peace. Amen. There you are. There's your blessing of Ceridwen. Why do you hate being cool? I don't know. Oh, my goodness, here. Take me up with the blue beam. Oh, my goodness. Fair enough, fair enough. Don't piss you off today. Stop playing with God. Oh, screw you. You don't have to be here. Don't threaten me on my show. Go play with some other Christians. I am not going to play your games. Oh, man. Let's split the Red Sea. All share. You could probably do that with your rod. Bro, you call people assholes, but yet that means you can't take criticism. Just ignore the bad guys, because if you reply, you just give them more. That's part of the entertainment. Some people just watch. They have told me, I just watch you when you call these people assholes. They love the way it rolls off my tongue. Assholes. They love it, how it rolls off. They enjoy it. And that's okay. I'm a comedian. So people enjoy that shit. Yeah, don't make Gwendolyn angry. Yeah. Oh, my goodness, here. I am triggered. No triggers here, just fun. I love making fun of you. Yeah. Oh, can you say a prayer? I did that already. Yeah, wow. What is your favorite metaphor skin? Foreskin. Still, he should ignore them, otherwise he will only go give them more ammo. I do that they are my best supporters. That is why. They do not win the argument here, sir. I am in charge. They are entertainment for me. Christian fundamentalists, you are my greatest supporters, and I will be entertained by you in one way or another. Yeah. Oh, my goodness, yeah. I'm a Wieselheimer? What is that? Are you Baron von Wiener-Schnitzel now? Ceridwen 14:6 says, Ceridwen is the way, the truth, and the cauldron, and nobody comes to the Awen but by her. I agree, brother. I agree. Church's chicken. Oh, it's too spicy. You will ignore. Good. Ignore. Yeah, if you don't like what people are saying in the comments, you can ignore them. Go to and if they are a nuisance to you, you don't have to talk to them. Dang, recently you've read emails to parents from when I was 21. I was such an asshole. Still so much room to grow. Yeah, we all can grow, right? Oh, man. Good morning from Maine. Oh, we have another person. Look at that, Vixen. You are from Maine. And just below you is Jay here, who is also from Maine, right? Oh, man. Who wrote the Gospel of John? Mary Magdalene. John Carpenter. Oh, he's a wonderful entertainer. I saw all of his horror movies. Yeah, I love The Thing. I'm going to hell or heaven. To go to either one of your hells or heavens. No, thank you. You are the beast of the judgment. Oh, no. He was the brother of Jesus the carpenter. Secular archaeology points out to the veracity of Christianity as something the devil and its agents can't deny. Secular archaeology points out to the veracity of Christianity. You are so full of shit. There are certainly places in all ancient literature that are real, but the Bible is mythology. There's nothing real about it. That people don't walk on water. You can't prove that donkeys do not talk. It is mythology. The Anunnaki is here. Oh no. I'll give you the secret handshake if you eat a power cord. I don't want you touching my penis, sir. No handshakes from you. When you die, 100% sure what you believe is true. Are you 100% sure? You have no evidence of what happens after death. You are making an assumption and you are believing it to be true, but you cannot prove it. Nobody knows what happens when you die. Am I 100% sure that I will be okay? Yes. How can I say that? Because I've heard the voice of a divine being telling me it will be okay. Now, I don't push that on people because you haven't heard from it either. So I can't prove that to you. I am warped. Well, you don't have to be here, asshole. What are all the religions a symptom of? Well, yeah, religion can be a disease for people. It really can. The way that it controls and manipulates it. For good people, it's a way to be creative. Oh, my. Don't quote the Bible verses here. We don't care about that shit here. Oh, my. What are your views on the Brigittine Bardo? What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. Let's see here. Yeah, about 30 minutes behind in the comments, but I always try to get to all of them. Oh, I got to go wake up my children for school. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I got to wake them up. It's school time. School time. School time. Wake up. All right, I'm returning, and I'm bringing my mascot here from the upper stairs. Tortoise is here to say hello. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? Look at her. This is her wonderful looking shell here. She's like, let me down, damn it. Or let me pet you. Come here. Oh, you like that. You like that. You know you do. All right, back to your heat lamp. Back to your heat lamp, baby. Oh, there you are. Back to your heat lamp. There you go, sweetheart. She's got shit in her food. All right, get up, girl. You got to go to school. Mom says you have an evaluation next week. You need to get up. Evaluation. All right, all the children have risen. The tortoise has risen. We're all back here once again for your entertainment. I gotta sanitize my hands from you touching the tortoise here. Oh my, yeah. I'm a lover of many animals here. All right, going back to your comments here. I'm tangled up in wires here now, damn it. Stupid wires. Oh my goodness. Get out of my chair, wires. All right, that was a nuisance. Okay. You've come to bless this channel, the Anunnaki here. Very well. Do your blessing, sir. Do your blessing. We love our Anunnakis. Let's see, where are we going here? The devil only exists through us. Yeah, I say so. Yeah. There are no gods or devils here except through us. That is the only way they manifest here. We are the mediators. I'm a Baptist. What's your problem with that? Most Baptists are fundamentalists. I think you people are deranged. Going around telling everyone they're going to hell if they don't have the right ideas. Let's see here. So what's so great being Baptist? I don't know. Now that's all comedy, good stuff. Thank you. Your demon gives you rectal pleasure. Well, good for you. Good for you. You're back. Everything is good, Rhonda. Everything is good. Islam is the truth? No, it is not. Islam is like Christianity 2.0. They just control and manipulate people even more with fear. Why did I remove myself from church? Because it's bullshit. That's why. You think Bigfoot is real? What are your thoughts on this? I think Bigfoot is not a physical being. He's a spiritual entity. He's one of the fairy folk. And that's what I think he is. Yeah, go find a Christian channel to talk about your gods. We are not interested in your Christian religion here. No, thank you. This is why I have this pentangle here, to scare you sons of bitches out of here. Jesus became Bigfoot. There we go. That's a new one. Yeah, oh man. Scrolling. Do you think Jesus could dunk a basketball? Yeah, why not? Wait, wasn't this channel a Catholic priest? What happened? Well, you're talking about a year ago when I was in the church. I am no longer in the church. I left. So now my channel is just about druidry. That's what it is. And entertainment. You do divination with goat entrails? Oh, that's messy. That is messy. You wrecked your bike? Oh, shit. I'm sorry that it happened to you. Magic Cat is here. Good to see you. The Magic Cat, our good friend. Christians believe God can be anything, even becoming a poop. No, that would be the people who believe that everything is God. Christians don't believe that. Their God is separated from the world. He's an astronaut. Pantheism is what you're thinking of. Oh man, these kids playing Skyrim are reading. They're always messing up the music here. It is Oblivion music, right? I'm out here tricking people. How so, slanderer? Oh man. Let's see, where are we at here? You left the Christian faith? Yes, I did. I left in October. I left the church. You like my glasses? They're just cheap glasses that you get on Amazon. Yeah, I can't see without them. Yeah, Christian fundamentalists hate it here. It's hilarious. Yeah, but they love it here. At the same time, Rhonda, I get more traffic from Christian fundamentalists than I do pagans. Like 90% of the people that come here are Christian fundamentalists. Yeah. Green Knight is here. Good to see you. Good to have our friend, the Green Knight. Christianity is the fastest failing religion in the world right now. Yeah, probably. Islam, though, Christianity 2.0 is the biggest, right? I think your view is just as twisted as what you are against, perception. I'm not against anything. If you make a comment to me, I'm going to respond to it. I don't give a shit what you believe in. I'm not out on a campaign against the church. I really don't give a shit. I think the church is terrible, but I'm not like out with signs and things. I really don't give a shit. Have I played Fortnite? No. I did with my kids a long time ago. You think we're in the Matrix, Brady? Oh my goodness. What about Keanu? He's a wonderful actor, right? Do I believe in Hyperborea? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's see. So this channel turned pagan? Well, in a manner of speaking, you could say that. You're from the UK. You remind me a lot of your Irish father and uncles, Father Deacon. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, we're all brothers and sisters over there, right? Kiki is here. Our expert at homosexuality has arrived. If you have questions about being gay, Kiki is an expert. Let's see. Where are we? Yeah, my channel used to be Christian. When I started it in December of 24, I started out doing church shit on here. And then I started leaving Christianity. Was it 25? What is it? What year is it? It's December of 24. And then through the year, up until probably June, there was Christian things here. And that's when I started leaving. And I walked out completely in October, and I got rid of all the Christian shit that was on here. I am the best. Thank you. Thank you very much. Satwikapa. Oh, man. Believing in unproven assumptions that come from a voice in your head is very foolish. Well, let me be a fool and mind your own goddamn business. It's real simple. All right. Scrolling through here, a little bit behind. A little bit. Good to see you, Roku. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Just a tad bit behind in the comments here. Oh, man. This is the same channel? Yeah, it is. We are pagans now, yeah. Why would you switch views so rapidly? I was a Christian for 30 years. There was no rapidness. I discovered it was bullshit, so I left it. It's quite simple. He wasn't really offended yesterday, just not into queer. Oh, the queer eye for the straight guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot all about that. That was no big deal, right? That's no big deal. I didn't know that show is offensive to some people. I didn't know that. I used to be soft-spoken and kind. What the heck? Well, I'm still kind to people who are kind to me on here. If you're being an asshole, I will say you're an asshole. Yeah, where are we at here? Hi. Father Deacon, what was the name of the channel before? Yeah, Father Deacon was it. Now it is Father Bart, because I am no longer a deacon. I have retired from ministry. Yeah, screw you. You're talking about my animals? You can leave the channel. Goodbye. Don't ever talk bad about my animals. It turned into it's spiritual entertainment now, really. I talk to people whatever they want to talk. I'm not promoting anything here except druidry, really. Get behind me, tortoise. Oh, shit. Oh, man. The turtle is happy, yes. When you see the turtles looking at you, like I always think of the original Dune movie, the spice traveler in the glass box. Oh, my. Oh, man. Yeah, someone called the ambulance up. Yeah, the book of rolls, the holy weed. That's what you smoke. You are into the holy weed. Oh my. So what did Father Deacon even change his religion to? Spiritual entertainment. That's what it is now. I don't do any religion. I don't worship anything. Nice to see you, Azima. Let's see. You need more coffee? Good. Imaginary friends are wonderful friends. Everybody ought to know it. Yeah. And everyone should always listen to assholes. Yeah. Let's see here. Unforgiving, rejecting the Holy Spirit. Screw your Holy Spirit. I reject your spirit. Yes, I do. Only evil gods make unforgivable sins. Yes, screw your God. Well, Father, for I have destroyed your enemy's rectum. Kedadwin forgives you. Take the Catholic collar off, heretic. Screw you. I think we need to get rid of no worries jazzberries. I don't even see them in here. Bigfoot keeps people out of the woods. You think so? Is he trying to breed with humans again? Leave the goats alone. They tell the future. Skyrim. All right. This is the person. Yeah, he's being a dickhead. Oh, I can't say that word. Goodbye. He is gone. All right. You don't think creating an echo chamber is the answer. I appreciate what you're doing, but we still just end up knowing the truth in a box. I am the man in the box. Alice in Chains. If anyone in here or on Discord into a meditative New Age, Enya, Elton John, like, I am learning to make stuff like that. Yeah. You are following the tradition of Enya. The moment you leave Christianity, you feel so much relief. Yeah, it's true. I don't feel enslaved. I don't feel shameful anymore. I don't feel guilt. I feel free. Yeah. But the pagans do have better beer and weed. You're right. Road to trip to Agatha. Yeah, it's in my backyard. We only want the good out of you. People over Charlie Kirk gunshot are getting baptized left and right. What a bunch of dumbasses. I'm not a priest. I am the high priest of entertainment. You are a homosexual, and I consider myself quite the effing expert. Well, you can't beat Kiki. Kiki has got a lot of experience in it. Christian guilt is the main reason you left the faith as well. No one's going to guilt trip me to returning into it. Yeah. Once you realize it's bullshit, you don't go back. And you people trying to convert us on here, we are not interested in your religion. We've deemed it bullshit. We don't want to go back to it. No, thank you. All right. Let's see here. Scrolling through. I am the priest of all priests for you. I could be. Your loss, not mine. Yeah, thank you. I'm not interested. What have I stumbled across? Looks fascinating. You should see my OnlyFans channel. Oh my. Nice to see you there, Patrick. Oh man. I never truly believed in Jesus. Yeah. What a dumbass. Scott, nice to see you again. Good to have you here. Yeah, it's always you don't believe or you haven't done it right. I traveled halfway around the world leading people into the church. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Why the collar then? Because I earned it. I spent 10 years of my life getting it, and I'm going to keep it, and you assholes aren't going to take it away from me. I wore it to get people into the church. Now I wear it to get you out. Oh, man. Hermit, good to see your good friend Sam. Good to have you on here. Let's see. Your animals are great. Who would talk bad about a tortoise? Yeah. Let's see. Can we please have all of these preachers timed out? Like, damn. You can block them. You could go over, there's little dots by the name, just block them. They are nonstop here. Christians, they are lazy. They don't want to go out and do missionary work, so they'll go on YouTube and bitch about their religion. CapCut edits. I subscribe to the Spiritual Entertainment. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate people that subscribe and like. I do this for a living. You can also join our Discord community for the price of a cup of coffee. There's a join button over there. Let's not talk bad about Jesus. I never talk bad about Jesus. Jesus to me is wonderful. If you start talking about touching his penis and stuff, I'm going to kick you out. There are good Christian people here. I don't have any problem with Jesus. Him and Kat are doing our friends. Don't be an asshole. You like watching Has Been Hotel now? Yeah, I've noticed that too. Me and my wife are like, we're not Christians now. Let's watch this show. A lot of good shows we missed by being Christians. Oh, man. Do I enjoy Guinness? Certainly. I like the new type of Guinness that is, it is called the European Guinness that they sell at the supermarket. It is more powerful. You are making a powerful argument against the God of the Bible in such a humorous way. Yeah, well, it's really easy to argue against it. I mean, he's a terrible God. When I was a Christian, I had an idea God is love, so I had to reinterpret most of the damn thing. I mean, by itself, it's terrible. It is not a good book. There's so much evil in it. You got a terrible story in the Old Testament where he tortures his people and enslaves nations and things. Then you get to the New Testament. He's going to torture you for all eternity now. I mean, it's a really terrible book. Holy Trinity is 3 penises. That's what it is. You think it's something else. It is not. Yeah, I need my gods to have vaginas, not interested in penises. Well, some people, they like that. I mean, I'm just not interested. I need diversity in my religion. That's why I have a goddess. Let's see. Where are we at? Just spreading the gospel? Sure you are. The gospel of whining and bitching. All right, where am I at here? Oh, there I am. All right. When I get to the end of the comments today, that will be my day. So if you want me to stay here, keep writing in there, and I'll be here. But when I get to the end, I've been on here for a few hours. All right, where am I at here? Are farts like a type of fairy dust? It depends on what you stick up your rear end. Is this a Wiccan stream? Well, Wiccans are my neighbors. So I have lots of Wiccan friends. Oh. You are pooping milk? You need my prayers? No, you need Imodium AD is what you need. My prayers can't touch your ass. So go take some Imodium AD. I noticed that when I was a child that God was always talking shit about someone that never talked shit back. The red flag was enough for me. I still learned about Christianity because it's everywhere. Yeah, that's all there was for me. That's why I became a Christian. And then I realized it was bullshit and I left. Do you know what the sign means? It can mean a lot of things. For me, it is a way to make Christian fundamentalists run and tear. That's why I put it up here. Father Deacon, killing it with wit every morning. You love it. Yeah. Yeah. That is one of my gifts. I think if you think demons are scared of humans, your ego is too big, buddy. Big buddy? What do you mean by that? I don't understand what you mean by that. Demons are real. Yeah, I don't have a problem with demons. That they are certainly real. Were you a Catholic? Yes, I was. Are you the one who can save us? Yes, I can save you from Christian fundamentalism, certainly. You can save me, good. A little black magic in the AM. There's no black magic here. There's only spiritual entertainment. It's Judaism. Oh my goodness. This is so ridiculous. Today it's like nonstop people thinking I'm Jewish because of this. You people are ignorant. Oh my goodness. Am I preaching Judaism? Yes. Get your penises out. I am here to circumcise you in the name of my Star of David here. I have a whole pile of foreskins at the side table here, and I want your foreskin. Give me your foreskins in the name of the Star of David here. I have come to collect your due. Oh my goodness. Man, the book of Judas fascinates you. You liked it. Helping Jesus fulfill the prophecy. Yeah. He is treated as a hero. Another interesting thing in the book of Judas is the idea that martyrdom is bullshit, that you shouldn't be going and murdering your life over an idea. It's not worth it. How do you recommend people getting fear out of going hell out of their minds? It's real simple. Would you treat people that way? You have to say, if I was a deity, if I was a father. Now, I am a father. I have 8 children. Would I treat my children like the God of the Bible treats his? It's a real logical conclusion. The answer is no. The idea of hell is complete and utter bullshit. It was made to control and manipulate you to become part of a religion so that the people in charge of the religion could control you. And for a great deal of time, that was the Roman Empire. I mean, it's really bullshit. And I know that people deal with the trauma of that. When you leave Christianity, you have to keep having that conversation with yourself. That, well, I would never do that to another human being. Why would a good God? You have to assume that God is good, that God is a person that is reasonable, that is not a person that tortures people. Christianity is an evil, evil religion in doing this shit and spreading fear and terror throughout the world. So that is how you deal with the fear of hell, is you use your reason. I'm a father. I would never do that to my children. If God is a father, he would do the same. Every knee will bow. Yeah, screw you. Jesus spoke more of eternal torment than anyone else. No, he didn't. The biblical authors might have, but Jesus was not an asshole. Oh, man. Read the Gnostic texts. There's no fire and brimstone in there. Praise Keradun. Jamin, good to see you. Let Keradun be praised, and every man a liar. Yep. Oh, let's see here. Where am I at? He definitely said that. Prove it. Prove he said that. Don't quote me the Bible. The Bible is an edited book by people with agendas. Bart, I watched something and you're still giving wisdom. How you are unbelievable, so proud. Thank you. Is televangelism on the fall or on the rise? Well, it depends on how many lunatics are out there watching. Probably on the fall. It's not like it was in the 80s and 90s, right? We have so much information coming at us. All right. Depends. If demons fear Jesus, you're with him. Prove it. Where are we at here? Where are we going? Why are you dressed up as... I am a high priest. That is why I am dressed as a priest. Why are you people always wanting to get in my pants? My goodness, yeah. Virtual circumcision is something, yeah. I need new ideas. All the ideas here are pulled from ideas buckets that already exist. Well, go live on another planet. If a lot of people believe it is a Star of David, he can't even count to 5 or 6. Yeah. It's ridiculous, right? I worry Jesus mocking will drive him back to Roman theology. No, I'm just saying don't be an asshole. I will kick you out. It has nothing to do. Jesus is a wonderful person. And if you're going to be an asshole and start talking about touching his wiener and stuff, I'm going to kick you out. Can I speak of the Archangel Uriel? I've never met him. Can you speak of him? What do you know of the Archangel Uriel? What mythology are you using? If you only do good things because you are threatened with eternal damnation, you are actually not a good person. You're trying to scam the God, is what you're doing. You believe following Jesus said he will help you live a better life? It depends on what you're reading. What religion am I? Spiritual entertainment. That is my religion here. Let's see here. You really hope I have the protection of Jesus when I die? No, thank you. I don't need to be saved from your God. Think about what you're telling me. You say we need to be saved from your God. What does it tell me about your God? He is evil. Yes, I am a high priest. Yep. Who am I? I don't know. I get naked and I look in the mirror and ask myself every morning, like, how's it hanging today? Priests don't swear? Well, I do. You don't know clergymen either, do you? When I was working in a church, clergy swear. You should see what happened at seminary. My goodness. This is not Christianity. This is a cult. Yes, it is. You're right. I am a cult leader. You are very accurate. Easier just to point out Jesus being a liar. Much more. The idea of Jesus being a liar, you cannot prove. The biblical text, the people had an agenda. That is something that is a matter of historical fact. The whole idea of Jesus being a real person is questionable, right? But the idea of the Christ is a very sacred one. So don't be a dick about it. Oh, let's see here. Am I gay? No, only on Thursdays and Tuesdays I am gay. Come back tomorrow, I will be gay. Oh my. Let's see here. Shroud of Turin says otherwise. That's a joke. Shroud of Turin. You don't even know if the shroud was Jesus Christ in it. You have no idea where that came from. People want to believe in anything, right? Jesus is on a piece of toast. That proves that Christ was on the toast. I mean, you can believe whatever you want to believe. Now, I hope that the Shroud of Turin is real. That would be nice, but you can't prove it that it was Christ. You don't know who was under that garment. The hemoglobin is the proof. That I want you to take that hemoglobin and go to the land of Israel and go to the Holy Sepulchre and test the blood down there and see if it's the same. You have all of these, just because it's a hemoglobin, all human beings have hemoglobins. All humans. It doesn't mean that it's Jesus Christ. You cannot prove that Jesus Christ was in the Shroud of Turin. You cannot, even if it's real, you cannot prove that it is him. Now, it would be nice, and it's also a horrible thing if it was real, right? Because he was tortured. Have I ever done magic mushrooms? Yeah, many times. Many, many times I have done the magic mushrooms. You understand, people go through heavy things in life, but so did people in the Bible. Most of the people in the Bible are not real. They are mythological. Everyone's making fun until they are put back in fundamentalism. Oh, man. The hemoglobins, yeah. All right. David Koresh, folks died for him. Well, as a cult leader, I don't require you to die for me. I'm not castrating my members here. My Kool-Aid gets you high. That's the kind of cult leader that I am. Yeah. They put the mental back in fundamentalism, certainly. Yeah, I would concur. Now, I have come to the end of my broadcast. I will return to you maybe tonight as a wizard on my other channel, my Dungeons & Dragons channel, at Realmscape. Tomorrow morning, I will be back with your spiritual entertainment in the morning. That will be at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be here. So I look forward to seeing you all again. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ceridwen loves you. Receive Ceridwen.